Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Rare Coin Review, the place where ordinary coins turn into extraordinary discoveries. In today's video, we're diving into the story of the 1984 UK 50 pence coin. We'll explore its history, design, real value, and how you can spot rare versions that collectors are actively searching for. Let's start with the background. The 50 pence coin, often called the 50p, was first introduced in the United Kingdom in 1969 to replace the old 10-shilling note. By 1984, it had already become a familiar part of everyday life in the UK. The 1984 version features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, making it part of the long-running series of coins that change slightly over time, depending on the monarch's portrait. This particular year is interesting for collectors because of subtle variations and the historical period it represents, a time when coin production techniques were evolving and small differences could make a big impact on value today. Now let's take a closer look at the design. On the front side, also known as the obverse, you'll see the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. In 1984, this would be the second portrait designed by Arnold Mackin. Around the portrait, you'll find the inscription Elizabeth II D.G. Reg F.D., which stands for Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. Flip the coin over to the reverse side, and you'll find the iconic seated figure of Britannia. She is holding a trident in one hand and a shield in the other, symbolizing Britain's strength and connection to the sea. Below her, you'll see the number 50 and the word pence. The coin itself has a unique seven-sided shape, which makes it stand out from most other coins. It's made from cupronickel, giving it that familiar silver color and durability. Now, let's talk about the part everyone is waiting for, the value. In general circulation, a 1984 50p coin might only be worth its face value. But here's where it gets exciting. In excellent condition, especially if the coin is uncirculated or close to mint, its value can rise significantly. Some rare or perfectly preserved examples have been known to reach values around 888, especially when demand from collectors is high. So what affects this value? First, condition is everything. Coins that look almost new, with sharp details and no scratches, are far more valuable. Second, rarity. While millions of these coins were minted, specific variations or coins with errors can be extremely rare. Third, demand. If collectors are actively searching for this particular year or variation, the price can increase quickly. Now let me share a quick story that many collectors can relate to. Imagine going through an old drawer at home, maybe something your parents or grandparents left behind. You find a handful of old coins, nothing special at first glance. But then, one catches your eye. It looks different, cleaner, older. That moment of curiosity, that what if, is how many collectors discover hidden treasures. And a 1984 50p could be one of those surprises. Now here's an important tip for collectors. Always check for small details. Look closely at the edges, the clarity of Britannia, and the sharpness of the Queen's portrait. Also, keep an eye out for minting errors, such as off-center designs or unusual markings. These small differences can turn an ordinary coin into something truly valuable. Let's make this interactive. Do you have a 1984 UK 50p coin in your collection? Have you ever found a rare coin in your spare change? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your story. Now, here's a hidden tip that many people don't know. Some collectors specifically look for coins that were never heavily circulated, like those kept in collections, old bankrolls, or souvenir sets. These coins often maintain their original shine and detail, making them much more valuable than coins that have been used daily. So before you ignore that old coin, take a closer look. It might just be worth far more than you think. As we wrap up, remember this: every coin has a story, and sometimes that story comes with hidden value. The 1984 UK 50p is a perfect example of how something small and ordinary can turn into something exciting and valuable. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Rare Coin Review for more amazing coin discoveries. And stay tuned, because in our next video, we'll uncover another coin that could be hiding in your pocket right now. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting!